It's been a while since I've done a video at the house, but today we gotta talk about this GMC. Is it time to trade it? I got an F550 I can buy right now. I'm really thinking about it. I'm kind of kidding right now, but that F550, I'm like looking at beds for it. But I don't have a big enough trailer to get it, so it would be silly. And honestly, if I were to get it, you guys would think I'm stupid to do this, but I would go with the singles out back and turn it into like an overlander with that company. But I don't have that kind of money, so that's not gonna happen. Now, I keep forgetting about this car. This is my wife's car. You guys know it has an engine or potential engine defect. So I'm not sure when that's gonna be announced, but at some point I'm gonna have to do videos on this too. But for now, it's just not on top of my list because my wife, it's her car and I don't have a chance really to drive it. So what is going on with the GMC? So if you don't know, there has been 2 recalls I've had to do on this truck. One was for the tailgate, and then the other was for, let's look it up online real quickly. Now in the comment section, who else forgets about this My GMC app? I always forget that this is available for my truck. You can remote start it, you can lock and unlock it. Shows you the oil life, shows you the fuel life, shows you how many miles you have till you're empty. A lot of nice things, and it also shows you the emissions field there. So it says action required, but I've already gotten this done on my truck, but I'll just show it to you guys. It takes you to the GM Recall Warranty Center, and if you scroll down, it'll show you what needs to be done on your truck. So it shows incomplete and complete recalls. So let's click on complete, and it says incorrect hood ornamentation vent. Now I didn't know what this was, so they basically explain it to you when you get there. It says dealers are to inspect the hood vent and replace it if the correct part was not installed. So let's go ahead and do this. They checked my hood vent and then they said that I had the right one. So let's just see what the right one is. Actually, I don't even know if you can even see it from here, but we'll just check it out. So here's the hood vent. I'm assuming this is the one they're talking about. And it vents through there to the intake. They said that my truck was good to go. So there was no action required on this recall. Now, I will admit, I did luck out on one of the recalls. Now, there was an issue, I think, with these seams here where it would separate. I never received a recall for that. And so they have to basically, I think, do something where they have to weld. I can't remember exactly. And then they have to repaint that spot. If they had to do that on my truck, I would have asked them to buy it back. I'm like, you're not gonna repaint my truck. I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna do that. You know, I bought a brand new truck. I don't want any body work done to it, so you're gonna have to give me another truck. Thankfully, they didn't have to deal with me on that one because I would definitely would have fought them. I don't see where my tailgate was on that list, but I know that I had another recall. Maybe I have to go back through my videos and see what it was. If you don't remember, when I first got the truck, this mirror would not go into tow mode. Let me show it to you.
Let's go and put the mirrors in tow mode. So let's see, right here. Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh boy. So look, wow. This side is going out and extending, but this side's not. Wow.
So they did replace this entire assembly, okay? Now, every time I take my truck into service, I will say, I don't know if it's just my luck of the draw, but I don't even blame them for it because I have not been checking my truck. Normally when I take my cars in for service, my wife's included, I always check to make sure there's no damage on it when I send it in, so I don't blame them for it. But you see right there, my wheel got curved the first time I took it in for service, all right? Now here's the other problem that I'm having. So did you guys see that I had the lights on the mirrors on that side? Do you see right here? So these lights are supposed to be on too. They're actually on. Sometimes if I beat on it a little bit, see it? There it is. It'll come on. So yes, the lights have shortened out on this side. So now they're gonna replace this mirror. So basically on this truck I've had both mirrors, or I'm gonna have both mirrors replaced. But it's all good. If these are the small problems I'm gonna have, then that's okay with me. Now I also talked about the transmission in another video. So that I have not actually been able to replicate anymore. So either it fixed itself, or I just was going still through a break-in period maybe, and now it almost doesn't even do it. Like, so we towed our travel trailer. Oh, where's the travel trailer at? Oh yeah, the travel trailer is in for service too. By the way, I'm done RVing. I think I'm going to sell this RV soon. I'm on a soapbox right now, so I apologize if you feel that. But yes, I am sick and tired of RVs. Like, for me, we now live in a house. We lived in our RV for 3 years, our fifth wheel. And my wife and I love to be home. So we live here in Utah. I'm not 100% sold on getting rid of the RV. And because we now live in Utah, we don't really necessarily have to go camping like we did in Maryland. See, in Maryland, we just wanted to get out of the city and go out in nature. Now, on our back porch, we can literally walk from our house to all these trails. You can probably see some of them up there, right there. And there's a few back there that we have to drive to, or we can just ride our bikes to them. But look at these views. Like, for us, if we want to go spend a couple days in Bryce Canyon, Zion, Strawberry, there's a lot of places here in Utah. We don't necessarily have to take the RV. So that's why, for me personally, when we first got our fifth wheel, we were going camping twice a month. And I mean, I'm talking about for 3 or 4 days. So we were going out every single month until it got cold. But apart from that, it's not 100% solidified we're selling our travel trailer, but we're thinking about it. We've already discussed it twice. So if we don't get what we want for it, we'll probably just keep it, and then once the kids get older and they don't want to go camping with us, we'll probably get rid of it and just buy something for us. But I'm definitely going back to a fifth wheel. Nothing against travel trailers, they're just too small for me. I like bigger RVs, and I just like the way they feel when you tow them. But stay tuned, I need to do a 10,000 mile update on this truck as well, because I think that Jerry Seiner has a 2024 available, and I want to put it side by side and drive them back to back, and obviously do an MPG run, check out the tire noise if there's a difference there. Yeah, I definitely like this truck. I think that is one of the best ones I've had. I think that it really matches what I've always wanted in the truck. I've never really came out and told you guys this, but I was going to do a video a long time ago on Ram building a off-road limited Longhorn. Like, I wanted them to take that truck and basically do what they did with the Rebel, except 18-inch wheels, 35-inch tires, and yeah, obviously you have that cowboy interior, and then you can get it obviously with the high output Cummins. That would have been my like ideal truck. GMC built it in the AT4X. The only fail that they made was not putting it in a 1-ton, but these trucks have decent payload, so you can still tow a small fifth wheel and stay within your payload, and assuming that you don't have a lot of older kids and heavy equipment that you put in the bed, you should be able to stay within the payload. But the way that this truck looks, I love the 18-inch wheels. I'm thinking about maybe going 37s if I keep this truck, but I love the off-road exterior matched with the luxurious and sporty interior. Like, this is the perfect combination for me. Like, this is literally my favorite truck. Like, I was kind of hoping that the Rebel would have been in a 1-ton, and I probably would have got a Rebel back in 2023 when I was thinking about switching trucks. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I wanted to do a quick video. I don't know what else to say about this truck. It's like one of my favorite. Like, it's literally perfect for what I wanted. And when I say that I wanted a limited Longhorn off-road truck, this is literally what I was talking about. We'll have to see what Ram does, because, you know, their prices are high, guys. They are high, and they're not doing anything for 2025 that I would be excited about. So I'm keeping this probably for a while. Even if they do something, I might not buy another truck. I'm just sick and tired of, you know, switching in and out of cars. You know, it sounds fun probably from the outside looking in. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for my business. And so for me personally, it's just not worth it anymore to just keep cycling out of cars. And I did to grow my channel, and it helped a little bit, but not much. But I'm done. I'm not going to ramble anymore. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll give you guys some updates on my wife's car at some point. I'll also give you guys some updates on the RV. Some of you guys have been asking about that anyways. And as I said, I will at some point do a 10,000 mile update on this truck, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I think about it later. Since you stayed till the end, I had to give you one flex. I saw this big mound of dirt over here, and I figured, why not? This is why I love this truck, guys. This is why I love this truck. Oh my goodness. You know, the camera doesn't even do it justice. Like, this is not even worth it. Like, if you were here, you would really see just how insane this looks. But the articulation you get on an off-road truck, pretty insane. Wow. And the ground clearance, perfect. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I think we need 37s. We need to fill it out just a little bit more. But look how clean that underbody looks. I'm gonna make a lot of people upset for showing how clean my underbody is on my brand new truck. One last thing. That's pretty awesome. 3 degrees up front, but we're at a 12-degree angle on the side.